We have identified our broader long-term goals to reach. We are having all the necessary instruments, study materials at our reach. We are having plenty of time available between today and the day when we want to place our hands on our goals. We are trying our best to achieve the goals by putting efforts, dedicating longer hours of preparation. But at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the day, we feel that we have not substantially reached where we should have been as per our expectation. We are not finding any concrete results as we have planned. What may be the cause for this? Today, we shall analyze some of the important skills which we have to develop or apply in our life to overcome the gap between our expectations and the actual outcomes. Point number 1. Specific goals with quantity, quality and time to complete it. Our goals should be very precise. We should be very clear about what we want to achieve and at what time we want to achieve it. We have to evolve our long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals are our reaching points, whereas the short-term goals are the steps to reach that point. So, the first thing we have to do is to write our clear-cut goals in a diary in specific terms with a date, time, quantity, etc. Point number 2. Adjust our short-term goals according to the priority. We have to decide what should be done at what time. We have to identify the very important tasks which will make the mission almost successful, and we have to give priority to complete them. Point number 3. Start the day with a plan in your hand. The daily plan will make our day meaningful. We have to break the short-term goals into weekly and daily list of tasks to be completed. By preparing the daily planner, we are ensuring that today is towards our main goals. Achievement of the list of tasks mentioned in the daily planner will give us enormous confidence and willpower. This confidence will place us in the habit of winning. We will shift from failure to success. The best time to make the daily plan is the end of the day. With the confidence we have gained after the completion of today's tasks, we shall be ready to tomorrow's mission. We can start the day with a clear mindset of knowing what to be done today. Point number 4. Have an organized environment. Our work area should be neat and cluster free. The necessary materials should be kept in order. We have to remove the unnecessary things from the workplace. We should not have too many things before our eyes. This will help us to develop clear thoughts while studying and ensure our mind does not get distracted with the materials lying before us. Keep our place pleasant with good lighting, low disturbance from outside and with organized materials around us. Point number 5. Manage the interruptions. It is always better to switch off our mobile or at least put it in silent mode. Get rid of the practice of surfing the internet without any motive in the mind. Once in a week, we can allocate some time to social media, surfing, meeting with the friends, etc. By managing the interruptions effectively, we can ensure our daily planner is achieved as planned. If we are having any habits which kill our time, it should be checked thoroughly and ensured it is not getting repeated. Point number 6. Do the work immediately. Any work in our hand to be attended immediately without procrastinating it, unless it is to be done at a particular time later. This practice will help us to avoid unnecessary tension at the 11th hour and ensure us a man of action. Point number 7. Commit ourselves. To keep us under the pressure of doing the work, we have to commit ourselves by telling our friends, relatives, teachers, superiors our long-term goals, short-term goals, daily planners. This will help us to get some boost from the others too. The challenges we make before others will be a great driving force to achieve our goals. We can print our specific goals with a specific date and time and keep it before us always. This visualization of goals will trigger our subconscious mind to work from inward and communicate our wishes with the universe and bring the necessary opportunities to reach our goals. Point number 8. Practice continuously. Knowing the things how to do is different. Knowing the things in the real environment is different. That is, knowing the things how to do is different. Doing the things in the real environment is different. If we are not testing our knowledge learned by putting it into action, it won't bring any change and won't help us to reach our goals. We have to practice what we learned by writing many tests and solving many problems. This practice will help us to gain mastery in the subjects we learn and help us to reach our goals in a relaxed manner. So we have to practice again and again. Number 9. Set rules for focus. Only the focused efforts can bring the desired changes in our life. Focus denotes continuity and alertness. We have to set some rules for ourselves to focus on the subject. For example, you can make the following rules. Minimum 2 hours study per sitting. Relaxing 10 minutes between 2 sessions. Allocating specific hours for specific subjects and not deviating from it. Saying no to television and social media 3 months. Internet surfing only on Sunday night 10 p.m. Switching off the mobile once we start to study. These type of rules will differ person to person and depends on the environment you are living. We have to plan these rules as it suits our environment. By setting these rules, we can be more focused on our subject and discover the results at the earliest. Point number 10. Write down notes. When we are learning the subject, we have to practice to take notes. By putting down in writing, we need not remember all the things continuously. It would help us to get relaxed when we revise our subjects at the later stage. When we learn in a visual mode by writing it down, our brain will store the contents for a longer duration. Long memory is obviously lesser tension in learning. So, write down to move upward. By applying all these 10 skills in our activities, we can ensure the results as we desire. All the best. Thanks for watching.